Hi Facebook, just going live here on Facebook and Instagram. Hi arrivals, just going live both on Instagram and Facebook. My name is Danielle. I'm here to teach you, hi guys, I'm here for your 45 to an hour minute yoga flow. Hope everyone is doing all right today. Happy Thursday. Hi everybody. Amazing. Thanks for joining everybody. Amazing. Hi guys. Coming to you live from Houston, Texas in the United States today. Currently not in London, just for a short bit back home in Texas. So happy that technology allows me to teach and connect with all of you, even from across the pond. Amazing. Let me know if you guys have any questions. We'll go ahead and get started in a few minutes. This is going to be a full body workout flow today. We're going to get some nice strengthening going on, plus some really good stretches for you guys. Just to remind you, I'll repeat this at the end of class, but reminder, if you can't practice now live, you're welcome to view it for 24 hours on the Outrivals Instagram page. So if you can't practice right now, if you're still working or just you're not in the mood and you want to do it later, it's available to you on Instagram for 24 hours. Plus the Facebook Live will be posted on the Outrivals Facebook page. Also, second reminder, Outrivals is still doing rental equipment. So renting out our equipment at the gym for you during this lockdown to use at home. So if that is something that is interesting to you and you want to look more into that, to have some equipment at home for you to use, whether that's dumbbells, kettlebells, mats, all those sorts of bits, please go to the bio in the Outrivals Instagram, and you can click the link and learn a little bit more information, or go to the Outrivals website. Great. So I think we have, it is 11:15, perfect. 11:15 my time in Texas, it's 5:15 in London for everyone who's joining from London. We'll go ahead and get started. We're going to start today in a seated position. So usually I start off my classes lying on our backs, but today we're going to start in a seated position. So I want you to come on your mat with your legs crossed. Now, if you want, before we get started, I usually love to use straps in my classes, but unfortunately, probably a lot of you don't have that available to you. So you can just, if it's available to you at your house, grab a little hand towel. We can use that as a strap alternative for you today, if that is interest to you. But go ahead and come to the mat. I'm going to get some music started to you. Come to a seated position. Cross the legs. Legs are crossed, sitting through the sit bones, grounding them through the earth, feeling the knees work their way down to the mat, feeling a lift through the belly, up through the ribs, the chest, the shoulders, roll the shoulders up to the ears, down the back, and resting your hands wherever they feel good today. So that can be on top of each other at the ankles, or on palms faced up on your knees, or you can bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly. Feeling a lift through the crown of the head, closing the eyes, and starting to come into your natural breath here. So breathing in through the nose, and just exhaling it out of the mouth, your natural breath. Taking notice of how you feel today, both physically and mentally. How's your body feeling today? Are you sore? Are you tired? Are you feeling a little tight? Just take notice of how you feel, and then send your thoughts to the mind. How are you feeling mentally, emotionally today? We're all going through a lot right now, and we experience and feel it all differently. So where are you at today? Maybe you're feeling a little down, you need a pick-me-up, or maybe you actually feel really inspired and energetic and electric today. So take notice, wherever you are is exactly where you're supposed to be. Rooting down through your sit bones, continue to feel a lift through the upper body. Everybody take a full breath in through the nose, fill the belly, ribs expand, chest lift. Exhale, sigh the breath out, make the biggest noise of the day. Everything you're feeling, just let it go. Release the breath. Empty that breath. Another inhale, breathe in, inhale through the nose. Deep sigh out of the mouth, let the breath go. On your next inhale, slowly, for a count of 3, breathing through the nose for 3, 2, 1. On the exhale, sealing the lips, pressing the breath out of the nose for 3, 2, 1. Continuing with that breath as you start to come into an intention for your practice. What do you want to get out of your practice today? What does it look like? Selecting a word that resonates with you today. It can be self-love, gratitude, appreciation, whatever it is. Allow it to fill you up on your inhales. And then on the exhales, just let go of anything that's holding you down, weighing you down, physically, mentally. Just let it go. This hour, 45 minutes is for you to breathe on your mat, to focus on your movement, your body. So let everything go that feels a little heavy today, at least just for this hour. Now lift through the crown of the head, take a full breath, inhale through the nose, 3, 2, 1. Exhale that breath slowly out of the nose, 3, 2, 1. Slowly blinking the eyes open. Hi everybody. Taking the hands in front of the knees, we're coming into our thunderbolt position. So knees, shins are on the mat. Palms come to the palms face up to the ceiling. Hands come to the tops of the thighs. Continue that lift through the upper body. Close the eyes. One breath here. Inhale. Exhale the breath out. Taking the knees wide here. You can open the eyes if you wish. Taking the knees wide, we're coming into our child's pose. So press that upper body towards the mat, in between the thighs. Reach the fingertips forward as you ground the hips down to the heels. Actively reaching those fingers forward. We rest the forehead on the earth. Feeling this extension and this pull in the back as you reach the fingertips forward. And you sink those hips down. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Slowly begin to massage the forehead on the earth, grounding your intention into your mat. Feeling the opening of the hips, opening up the shoulders here. Actively reach those fingertips a little bit more forward. Big breath, inhale. Exhale, slowly walk the fingertips over to the right side. So you're taking them off, your hands off the mat here, walking the fingertips over to the right side. You should feel a stretch in the left side body. Full breath. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, slowly walk the fingers back through center and then take them to the left this time. So maybe you walk them so far over that your right hand comes on top of the left. Keep the hips sinking down as you feel the side body stretch in that right side. Keep the breath going. Full inhale. Exhale, let it go. We'll do one more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe you walk the fingertips a little bit further towards the left. On your next inhale, walk those hands back through center. Walk the hands back towards the body. We're coming onto the knees into our tabletop position. So shoulders are stacked over the wrists, hips are stacked over the knees here. Taking some wrist stretches. Turn the fingertips towards yourself. Palms are on the earth. Tuck the toes here. We're sinking the hips down to the heels, opening up the inside of the arms, the wrists. Maybe you close the eyes here. Shift the weight forward and back. This should feel really good. And then you take maybe little circles in one direction. Keep the breath. And then exhale, send it in the other direction. One more inhale. Exhale, palms face up. Tops of the hands come onto the earth. We press into the hands, draw the belly in, chest to spine, and rock side to side, opening the outside of the wrist here. Take the gaze down, let the neck hang heavy. Shake your head no, shake your head yes. Rock side to side, breathe. Inhale. Deep exhale. One more breath. Exhale, palms come back onto the earth, tabletop position. Take the hands slightly in front of the shoulders, free flow movement. So send the hips down, make your figure eight. Close the eyes and take whatever movement you need here. Open up the body. Notice where it feels tight. Maybe you send your breath there, your pranayama breath. Choosing where to send the breath to the places that really need it today, that feel really tight. Maybe need a little extra lung attention. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. We'll take one more breath here. Inhale. Exhale, coming back through center in our tabletop position. Hands are directly under the shoulders, hips are over the knees. Cat-cow. Press into the hands, drop the belly, lift the tailbone and the chest. Take the gaze up. Inhale. Exhale, press into the hands, draw the belly and chest to your spine like an angry cat. Dull those shoulder blades. We'll do four more. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, press away, chin to chest. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. Take the gaze up, let the heart shine. Exhale, press away from the earth. Two more. Drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, round it out. One more for good measure. Make this the best one yet. Exhale, round it out. Walking the hands up our thighs, we come to stand on our knees. So our knees are hip width distance here. So you should have a slight gap in between both thighs. Feel a lift through the thighs, through the belly, through the chest. Roll the shoulders up to the ears, down the back, palms face forward. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale the breath. On your next inhale, reach that right arm up high to the sky. Take the gaze up and then reach that arm up and over. Feeling a side body stretch in that right side. We refine that lift and then take the gaze up. Inhale. Exhale, slowly come back through center. Left arm reaches up. Feel that lift. And then exhale, lean over. Take the gaze up. We're not crunching into the side body here. We're finding a lift through center and then reaching the arm over. One more inhale. Exhale, slowly come back through center. Taking that one more time. So lift that right arm up.
First reach out to me. I was confused in this area.
Exhale, let it go. Switching sides. Inhale. Exhale, come back through center. Dropping the hips back down to the heels. Take a quick child's pose. Reach those fingertips forward. Option to bring the knees closer together here. or take them wide. Big breath. Exhale it out. Coming back into your tabletop position, we're hiking those hips up, downward facing dog. First down dog of the day. So begin to pedal your feet out here. Pressing into those hands, sinking one heel down, lifting the other, switching sides. Maybe you send both heels over to the right, and then you send the back and center over to the left. Do what feels good here. Maybe you come forward into a high plank, press it back. Just move and breathe. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Breath. Inhale for 2. Exhale for 2. Final breath. Inhale for 3. Exhale for 3. Find your stillness in your downward facing dog. Pressing firmly into those hands, spreading the fingers wide, knuckles, fingers, palms, press into the mat. Taking that chest towards the thighs, getting a flat spine here, hiking the hips up as you gently, slowly work your heels down to the mat. Now remembering, in your downward facing dog, we don't want rounded spines here, so I don't want you to be here. If you find that you're rounding your spine, I want you to bend into your knees, hike those hips up, and send your chest towards the top of your thighs. So feel this motion of pressing back, lifting the hips high, and eventually what will happen is your heels over time will go towards the floor and your legs will begin to straighten. But having bent knees is fine in your downward facing dog. Taking 3 breaths. Inhale, lift the heels, come to the balls of the feet. Exhale, press the heels down to the mat. 2 more. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, slowly work them back down to the mat. Final 1. Inhale, lift. Exhale, work them down to the mat. On your next inhale, look between your hands. We're tiptoeing to the top of the mat. So how slow can you go? Can you keep the heels lifted here? Tiptoe till your feet come between your hands. Bring the feet hip width distance here. Hands catch opposite elbows, coming into your ragdoll. Let that upper body just hang over the lower body. Feeling the weight shift to the toes. Head hangs heavy and we rock side to side. Letting the back of the legs open. Feeling the blood rush to the head. And breathe. Forward fold is one of the most important poses you can do. It just opens up the entire body. Feels so good. And I swear if you do this 2 minutes a day, just forward fold, wherever you are, it can be in your kitchen, in your living room, on your outside deck, wherever you are. Just do it for 2 minutes. You can put the timer on your phone, and you'll come up feeling energized, like a completely different person. On your next inhale, take the bind behind the back. So find the fist. We're reaching that fist up and overhead, keeping the forward fold. Can you keep the palms together here? So don't take the palms apart. Adjust the shoulders. Take the palms together. Let the neck hang heavy and rock side to side. Finding a little bit of movement in any pose you come into that helps make it your own. We all have different bodies, different needs in each pose. So if you find a little bit of movement, you make it your own. 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale, release the hands down. Pressing the hands into the mat. Right hand comes in front of the right foot. We bend that right knee. Reach that left arm up. Take the gaze up. Full breath. Inhale. Open up those wings. Exhale. Left hand comes down. Switching sides. Left hand plants in front of the left foot. Bend that left knee. Reach that right arm up. Open up the shoulder here. Can you twist a little bit more towards the ceiling, twisting your torso, letting that part shine towards the right side. Breathe it in. Exhale, take it down. 1 more round. 1 breath only. Inhale, lift that left arm up. legs through the pelvis, up through the chest. Roll the shoulders up to the ears and down the back. Take a breath. Inhale, close the eyes. Exhale, sigh everything out. Just let it go. So it is just you, your breath, and your mat. And your intention. Blinking the eyes open. Have an amazing practice, everyone. Inhale, reach the arms up. Take the gaze up. Feel the lift through the fingertips. Exhale, slide bend in the knees. Hands come through heart center. We forward fold Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat spine here. Legs are long. And straight spine is flat. Fingertips for your first one come to your shins. Take the gaze forward. Inhale. Exhale, plant the hands. We're stepping it back to a high plank. From your high plank, I want you to press into the hands. Draw the belly towards the spine. Chest to the spine. Dome those shoulder blades. Inhale. Exhale. We're dropping that right knee in between the hands. Shin, lower part of the leg comes to the earth. We spin to the inside edge of that left foot. Lift the hips, coming into a modified side plank. Reach that left arm up. Long line of energy from your right fingers and palm through the shoulders up to those left fingertips. Full breath, take the gaze up. Exhale, left hand comes down. Step it back, high plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower that left knee, taking it on the other side. Come to the inside blade of that right foot. Lift the hips up. Take the right arm high. Now notice that my hips aren't down here. I'm lifted. So there's this nice gap between my calf and my back of the thigh. So lift here. Inhale. Exhale. Right hand comes down. Step it back. High plank. Take an inhale. On your exhale, lower your knees, lift the tailbone, lower the chest and chin to the earth. Slithering through baby cobra. Tops of the feet are on the earth. Elbows hug to the body. We lift the chest. Use those back muscles. Lift, inhale. Exhale, we're pressing back, tucking the toes, lifting the hips high, downward facing dog. One breath. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Taking that one more time. Inhale, look between the hands. This time, just step your right foot forward, then your left foot. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, melt it down, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, root to rise. Take the hands up. Take the gaze up. Exhale, melt it down, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back, high plank. Same thing, take a breath, inhale. Exhale, lower that right knee in between the hands. Modified side plank, lift that left arm up, take the gaze up, feel the wings opening here. Exhale, bring that left hand down, high plank, inhale. Exhale, left knee lowers, lift the hips, reach that right arm up. Exhale, hand comes down, high plank. Move through your vinyasa of choice. So you can always lower the knees, come through your baby cobra, or shift the weight forward to the tiptoes. Lower halfway down through your chaturanga dandasana, stopping halfway, elbows hug to the body. Flip onto the tops of the feet. We're pressing up, upward facing dog. Notice how my knees and thighs are lifted off the mat here. Take the gaze up, breathe it in, let the heart shine. Exhale, lifting the hips first, rolling over the toes, downward facing dog. Puppy pose, lowering the knees down to the mat, hips are stacked over the knees. Reaching the arms forward, we rest the upper body towards the earth. Chin can come to the mat in proper puppy pose, or if that's a little too intense, bring your forehead to the earth. Close the eyes and breathe. Just breathe. Full inhale. Exhale the breath. One more, just in your puppy pose. Come back into your intention. And exhale, slowly press into your tabletop position. Take the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Pedal the feet out. Find some movement. Press into the hands. Find stillness. Inhale, one breath in stillness. Exhale, let it go. On your next inhale, reach your right leg high to the sky. Now drop that right hip down in line with the left. Your back foot is flexed and active. Inhale. Exhale, step the foot in between the hands. Lower that left knee and tuck the toes. We're lifting the chest up, low lunge. Full inhale. Exhale the breath. Inhale, feel the lift through the fingertips, through the crown of the head. Exhale, plant the hands, framing your right foot, tuck the left toes, lift the knee, take it back. Three-legged dog. Inhale here. Exhale, open up your right hip. So we're stacking the hips here, but you're keeping your right leg straight. Sometimes, a lot of times we bend it, but I want you to keep it straight today. Open up the hip. Remember to draw that right shoulder down in line with the left. Full inhale. On your exhale, bring that right knee to your right elbow. Shift that weight forward. Hold. Inhale, take it back. Re-square those hips, three-legged dog. Exhale, take that right knee under the body to the left elbow. Hold. Inhale, take it back, three-legged dog. Exhale, draw the right knee to your nose. Dome those shoulder blades. Take the gaze between the hands. Slowly step the foot between. We're rising high crescent lunge. Full inhale. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Notice my left heel is lifted over my toes. I'm sinking deep into my right knee. Taking the gaze forward. Inhale, exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale, take the arms up and back, get a little back bend here. Exhale, we're bringing the upper body over that right thigh. Take the arms back. We're squeezing the inner thighs here, finding a lift through those legs and the chest. We're hovering. Inhale, take the arms back, breathe it in. Exhale, bring the upper body to a hover again. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, one more time, hover. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, open up, warrior two. So we're dropping the left heel down to the earth. Keeping the bend in the right knee, we're opening up that right knee towards our pinky toe. So sink deep, open up the arms, inhale. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale, cartwheel the hands down. Frame that right foot, step it back, high plank. Move through your vinyasa of choice. So either lowering the knees, baby cobra, or shifting the weight forward, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. One breath. Inhale. Exhale, the breath. Inhale, left leg reaches high to the sky. Dropping that left hip in line with the right. Flex that left foot. Inhale. Exhale, step the left foot between the hands. Drop the right knee and tuck the toes. Inhale, low lunge. Reach those arms up. Get a little back bend. Open up the chest. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, breathe the beautiful breath. Exhale, hands frame your left foot. We step it, we take it back. Three-legged dog. Lift that left leg high. Exhale, shift the weight forward. Left knee comes to the left elbow, hold. Inhale, take it back. Three-legged dog. And this time, exhale, open up the hip. I skipped that. So straighten the leg. Drop that left shoulder in line with the right, but we're opening up that left hip. Maybe you take circles with the ankle. Inhale. Exhale, bring that left knee underneath the body, meets the right elbow. Hold. Inhale, take it back. Three-legged dog. Exhale, shift the weight forward. Left knee to nose. Hold. Take the gaze between the hands. How slowly and softly can you step that foot forward? Inhale, rise. High crescent lunge. Same thing here. My right heel is lifted over the toes. I'm sinking deep into my left knee. Feel a lift through the chest, up to the crown of the head, through the fingertips. Full inhale. Exhale, hover that upper body over that left thigh. Squeeze those inner thighs. You're feeling a lift through that thigh. Inhale, take the arms up. Feel a back bend. Exhale, hands come back. Feel that hover. Inhale, take the gaze up. Exhale one more time. Inhale up. Exhale, open up warrior two. Same thing here. Bending deep into that left knee. Right heel spins down to the earth. Opening up that left knee towards your pinky toe, not letting it crash in. Opening up the wings, sink a little deeper. Inhale. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, framing that left foot, step it back, high plank, move through your vinyasa, or just meet downward facing dog. Whatever you need. Do what feels good for you today. One breath. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, reach the right leg high to the sky. Exhale, right knee draws right elbow, hold. Press into those hands, draw the chest to the spine. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, right knee meets left elbow, hold. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, draw the knee to nose, hold. Take the gaze between the hands, step the foot through. Inhale, rise, high crescent lunge. Full breath. One, hover this time. Exhale, bring the hands back. Hover the chest over the thigh. Inhale, take it back.
Much, you can save
exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. On your next inhale, reach the right arm forward. Feel that lift forward, and then take the arm up and overhead, reverse your warrior. Full inhale, lift through the legs. Feel the side body stretch to the right side. Right arm reaches up and back. Inhale. Exhale, hands behind the back. Keeping that bend in the right knee, we draw the fist down, puff the chest open, take the gaze up. Exhale, dropping our upper body to the inside of that right leg. Humble warrior. So our right shoulder comes to the inside of our right knee. We bring that fist up and overhead. Now we're not relaxing on the right thigh. We're lifting through the thighs and melting that upper body between to the inside of that right leg. Full inhale. Exhale the breath. Your thighs should be burning a little bit. Inhale. Exhale, release the hands to frame that right foot. Pivot on the left toes. Inhale, easy twist. Reach that right arm up, overhead. Exhale, hand comes down, lizard. Shimmying that right foot to the outside edge of the mat. Lowering your left knee and tucking the toes. Either staying on the hands or dropping to your forearms. Getting into that hip stretch. We're here for a few breaths, so settle yourself in. You can bring books underneath you if you usually use blocks. Full inhale. Exhale the breath. One more inhale. On your exhale, if you're on your forearms, come back onto the hands. Shimmy that right foot between the hands. Tuck the left toe, lift the left knee. Take it back. Three-legged dog. On your next inhale, this time bend the knee, open up the hip. Draw that right shoulder in line with the left. Find a pressing through the hands. Open up that hip. Full inhale. Exhale, lower that right foot down next to your left, rounding our spine forward. High plank. And move through your vinyasa. Either lower the knees, baby cobra, or halfway down, chaturanga Tadasana. Forward facing dog, down dog. One breath, down dog. Inhale. Exhale the breath. On your next inhale, left leg reaches high to the sky. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, hold. Inhale, take it back, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Shift that weight. Inhale, take it back, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, hold. Take the gaze between the hands. Softly step the foot forward. Inhale, rise, high crescent lunge. Full inhale. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale, take the arms back. Open up the chest. Exhale, hands come back. Hover the upper body over the left thigh. Inhale, take it back. Inhale. Exhale, ground that right heel down. Warrior two. Sink deep, inhale. Exhale, go a little lower. Inhale, reach that left arm forward. Flip the palm and reverse your warrior. Take the left arm up and back. Feel a lift through the front thigh. Opening in that left side body. Full inhale. Exhale, take the line behind the back. Inhale, draw the fist down, puff the chest open, get a little mini back bend. And exhale, humble warrior on the left. Our left shoulder comes to the inside of the left knee and thigh. We find a lift in the thighs. We're not dumping here. Let the neck hang heavy. Inhale. Stay for the exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, hands frame your left foot. Pivot on the toes of the right. Inhale, easy twist. Left arm reaches up, press into that right hand. Full inhale. Exhale, hand comes to the inside of that left foot. Shimmy the left foot to the outside edge of the mat. Lower the right knee, untuck the toes. Either stay here for your lizard or come onto your forearms. Opening up that hip, let the neck go. Wherever you are, just settle yourself in. And then let it hang heavy. Feel that hip open. Now notice if this hip feels a little bit tighter. Usually we have one hip that's a little bit better than the other, a little bit more open. So just take notice of that and then adjust as you need. Remembering our pranayama breath. So if your hip feels really tight today, send the breath to the hip. Send it to the places that need it. Find a little bit of opening on your inhales. And then go a little deeper on your exhales. Final inhale. Exhale, if you're on the forearms, come back onto the hands. Walk that left foot in between the hands, back through center. Tuck the right toes, lift the right knee, press into the hands. Lift that left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the left knee, open up the hip this time. So drawing that left shoulder down in line with the right so your shoulders are square. We open up that hip. Full inhale. Exhale, drop the left foot down next to the right. Full breath, down dog. Inhale. Exhale, shift the weight forward, high plank, move through your vinyasa of choice, or just skip your vinyasa and meet us in downward facing dog. Full breath. Exhale, let it go. On your next inhale, look between the hands. Either tiptoe your feet to the top or step your right foot forward and then your left. Coming into a ragdoll, catching opposite elbows, letting that upper body hang over the lower body. One breath. Exhale, let the hands hang heavy. Arms release, just sway side to side. Then peace fingers catch your big toes, Padagustasana. Finding straight legs here. Arms go long, get a flat spine. Inhale. Exhale, elbows bend to the sides of the room. We hinge forward. Use that connection with the peace fingers and the big toes to go a little bit deeper. Let the neck hang heavy. And then forward fold here. So this is an active forward fold. Using that connection to pull yourself further down. Find length on the inhales. And go a little bit deeper on the exhales. You got this. Full breath. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, release the peace fingers with your big toes, coming into Padahastasana. The palms of the hands come underneath the soles of the feet. Toes meet your wrist creases. Same thing, find length here, inhale. Exhale, elbows come to the sides, let the neck go long and heavy. Feel the opening in the back of the legs. Breathe, inhale. Exhale it out. A nice addition of this pose is your toes, if they meet your wrist creases here. Give your wrist a little massage. It feels really nice. Notice where your weight distribution is. If you're hanging out in your heels, can you shift forward a little bit? You won't fall forward, I promise. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Final breath. Exhale, releasing the hands from underneath the feet. Turning the toes to a 45-degree angle. You may need to walk your feet a little bit further out. Sinking the hips down, bum comes towards the earth, Malasana squat. Great, everybody. If this pose is a little bit difficult for you, I want you to come back into it. Take the feet a little bit wider and sit here. Maybe this is all you can do, and that is a-okay. Sit here. Maybe you take opening of the hips and the groin, rocking side to side. If you do find that you can come down further with your heels still on the earth, great. If you need to take some books or a pillow underneath you, it looks funny, but there's no one watching you, it's okay. It just helps you find that lift a little bit. Pressing the elbows into the insides of the knees. Hands come heart center. Use the prayer connection to press the knees open a little bit more. You got this. Relax those shoulders. Shake the jaw out. Smile. Be thankful for your mat today. Be thankful for your life today. Full inhale. Steady for your exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, plant the hands in front of you. Step it back, high plank, straight to your downward facing dog. 1 breath, inhale. Exhale, let it go. On your next inhale, reach that right leg high to the sky, 3-legged dog. Exhale, draw the right knee to your right wrist. We're dropping into our half pigeon. Letting that left leg go long behind us, making sure it's directly behind, that the heel is directly behind our bum. We're not sinking onto that right hip. We're finding a little bit of lift. Bringing the front part of the leg as parallel with the front of the mat as possible. It can be a little tricky depending on how tight your hips are. Finding lift, lift the chest. And exhale, melt your upper body over the leg. Maybe you come onto the forearms. If you can go as deep as letting your forehead rest on the mat, do that. Settle into the pose. Notice how the hip feels. Full breath, and then exhale. Just relax, let it go, and breathe. Pigeon. Hip openers can be a little tricky for those who have tight hips. Notice how your hip feels here. If it's a little tight and you have a pillow available to you, you can bring a pillow underneath your right hip. So you would bring it, it's an option. So in class we would use blocks, but since if you don't have a block at home, you can bring a pillow underneath this hip, right here. As you relax forward, if this is really uncomfortable for you, an option for you is thread the needle lying on your back. So come to lie on your back. Option for those who don't want to take a half pigeon, cross that right ankle over the left knee. Draw the legs towards you as you actively press your right knee away from you. Take hold of the left thigh. Actively flex those feet. And this is a really great alternative for you if half pigeon is just not your thing. Keep the breath. 2 more inhales. Final inhale. On your exhale, slowly come back onto the hands. If it's possible for you, I want you to reach your left hand back and bend that left leg. Catch the top of the left foot. Take the hand on the mat, or if you can, rest it on your right knee and thigh. And just draw that left leg and heel closer to you. This is a really nice quad stretch. If you need to take the hand down for balance, that's okay. Get a little quad stretch here. And this will eventually be a really great gateway to mermaid pose, which looks like that. Woo. So if you can, maybe you take the foot to the crease of the elbow, and eventually Yeah, just gonna stay here today. See, even as a teacher, you have your good days and your bad days. One more breath. Exhale, slowly release that foot. Plant the hands, take the leg back. Three-legged dog. Let that right foot lower down next to your left. Switching sides. Inhale, left leg reaches high to the sky. Exhale, drop that left knee at the left wrist. Set yourself up, half pigeon. On the left, you know what to do, similar to the right. Do what feels good for your body. Take that right leg straight back. Find the puff in the chest, inhale. And then exhale, melt it down. Half pigeon on the left. Notice if this hip is a little bit more difficult. My left always is. It's a little bit tighter than my right. Send the breath to the hip. Now, in hip openers, we can tend to have the mind wander to start thinking about things that we shouldn't be thinking about in yoga. So like our to-do list, things that feel heavy in our life. So if you find your mind wandering, come back to the breath, come back to the mat, and come back to the pose. Maybe you take your breaths for a count of 3. So 3, 2, 1. Slow exhale. 3, 2, 1. We'll take 2 more breaths. Close the eyes. And on your final exhale, coming back onto the hands. We're reaching back for that right foot this time. So I'll switch around so you can see what that looks like. Reaching back, grabbing the top of the right foot, drawing it towards us. Now, if you're out here, and that's as much as you can go, that's okay. Just slowly begin to rock that foot towards the body. We'll feel a nice quad stretch here. And then, like I said, eventually, woo, you'll be there. We'll just stay here. Woo. Breathe. One more breath. Exhale, slowly release the foot. Plant the hands in front of you. Tuck that right toe. Lift the left leg back up to the ceiling. Full inhale. Exhale, lower the left foot forward, shifting the weight forward to your high plank. Exhale, lower it down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are on your mat. Let the legs hang heavy, arms go by your side, palms face up, right ear to the mat. Shimmy the hips side to side, maybe windshield wiper the legs side to side. Full breath. Exhale, let it go. Let the legs go long. Hands come underneath the shoulders. Tops of the feet, legs are on the mat. We inhale just for a baby cobra. 1 breath. Exhale, release. Left ear comes to the mat this time. Windshield wiper the legs. Come back through center. Hands come underneath the shoulders. We're rolling onto our backs. Draw the knees into the chest. Give yourself a big squeeze, a big hug. We all need hugs right now, that's for sure. Full breath. Exhale, lift the legs, hands slide underneath the knees. We rock and roll up and down our spine. Coming into a seated position on our mats. Extend those legs out in front of you. Tadasana. Sitting down in our forward fold here. Now, if you have a towel available to you, to use as a strap, I want you to take it here. We're inhale, lifting the arms up, finding that lift through the chest as we ground our sit bones into the mat. And exhale, folding forward, catching the feet, shifting the hips back as we find length in the chest. And then exhale, melt it down. Now, if you can't reach your feet here. I want you to take your towel, wrap it around your feet, straighten your legs, find lift in the chest, and then exhale, just release the neck and let it go, and fold as far as you can. Eventually, you'll get there. For me, I have really tight hamstrings, so even for me, this is a bit of a challenge. I have open hips with really tight hamstrings. Our bodies are all different. We're built different anatomy, and it's okay. We're working on it. Full inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, slowly come back up. Bring the soles of the feet together, coming into your long diamond pose,
Allstate has new
Tadasana.
lower auto rates. Nope. Allstate has new lower auto rates.
Bring the soles of the feet together. Lift the arms up. And then exhale, bring the hands underneath the ankles, catch the tops of the feet, shimmy yourself forward, full breath, and exhale, melt it down, working the forehead towards the inside edges of the feet. 3 breaths. Inhale for 3. Exhale for 3. Inhale for 2. Exhale for 2. Final breath. Best one yet. Full inhale. Fill the chest, the lungs, back. Exhale, side out. Slowly work your way back up. Hug the knees into the chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Point the toes here. Feel a lift through the upper body. Draw the chin to chest, forehead to your knees. Inhale. Exhale, rest the soles of the feet on the mat. Bring your feet and knees hip width distance here. Inhale, reach the arms forward. Exhale, rounding your spine. Lowering your lower back. Then your middle back. Then your upper back. So you are lying on the mat, coming into a quick bridge pose. Walking the feet towards the body so your fingertips graze the back of the heels. Inhale, lift the hips, press into the feet. Take the body of the hands underneath the bum. Use that to come higher onto the shoulders as you lift the hips higher. Drawing those knees towards each other, not letting them spread out here. So we want the knees hip width distance. Full breath. Stay for the exhale. Inhale for 2. Exhale for 2. Final breath. Maybe you lift a little bit higher. Press into those feet and shoulders. Exhale, slowly release the bum down. Release the hands. Draw the knees into the chest. Rock side to side. Coming into a happy baby. Taking the knees wide. Hands catch outside edges of the feet. We draw those feet towards us. Sacrum, lower back, and shoulders are directly on the earth. Draw the feet towards us, towards our armpits, getting a nice hip stretch here. Maybe you take side, rock side to side. Maybe you straighten one leg. Maybe you straighten the other. Maybe you can straighten both. Do what feels good. Taking one more breath here. Exhale, draw the knees into the chest. Forehead draws to the knees. Give yourself a big squeeze here. Thank yourself for your practice, for showing up today, showing up for yourself, for the community of Outrivals. Full breath. Exhale, let it go. Coming into your Shavasana. Your final resting pose. Let the feet hang heavy. Legs go long. Arms rest by your side. Fingers are limb and relaxed. Take a full breath. Inhale. Sigh the breath out as you melt deeper into your mat. Releasing the tongue from the roof of your mouth. Shavasana, your most important pose in your yoga practice. Rejuvenating the body after a well-deserved practice. reaching the arms up overhead, pointing the toes, getting a full body stretch. Inhale. Exhale, hug knees into the chest, rolling onto your right side, resting on your right arm. Your fetal position, symbolizing your reset button. Reset on your day, your week, or maybe your month, on your own terms. When you're ready, slowly pressing up into a seated position on your mat. Eyes are closed. Hands come Anjali Mudra through heart center. Sealing our practice together as a community with one beautiful breath. Inhale, breathe it in. Sigh it all out. Coming back into the attention you set for yourself. As we reach our thumbs to our Ajna Chakra, third eye. Thanking yourself for your practice, for your intention, for moving, for putting yourself first today, for anything else. Remembering that through this time, self-love is the most important thing you can give yourself. So be easy with yourself, be kind, and then through that, we're kind to others. We bow our head and say namaste. Amazing job, everybody. Thank you for joining me today on your mat. I hope you had a wonderful practice. As a reminder, this practice will be live on Instagram for 24 hours, so feel free to do it again, or if you missed it, come join me for 24 hours, and then it will be shared on Outrivals Facebook group after this. Also, another reminder again, if you want to rent any equipment through Outrivals, please check the website. They're doing a bunch of packages. It's really great for you to be able to work out at home during this time. So check out that option for you. Go to the Outrivals website, and hopefully we can get something started for you. Thanks for joining me. Love to all of you in London and in the US, whoever's with me, and see you next week. Bye, everybody.